Hi, Nuggets. Welcome back. So we're going to be getting back into the achievement hunting that I was started on last time that I did not get to complete. I believe last time we were working on the raccoons and the obelisks. I think that's what we were working on. I'm pretty sure. Do, 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 do. Where are we? That was the last obelisk we got? Oh, that's right. Didn't we find something last time? We got like, oh yeah, the Wind Cavern. Hold on, we're gonna explore that because last time we were here, I had just found it for the first time. I've never been in the Wind Cavern, so I don't know what this place is. Wind Cavern. Okay, let me get a torch because it looks like there's some places that aren't lit. So we'll go and light some lanterns real quick. Oh wait, this one lit up too, and I wasn't even touching it. This one lit up too. Oh. Shit. Oh. I just yeeted myself off. That's not good. Have I been in here before? I want to say no, but I also, like, could be wrong. Oh, let's go that way. What is this place? Am I supposed to... I might have been here before. For a place that's called the Wind Cavern, it's not really windy. Maybe I solved this one already? Now, then again, this was like forever ago that I would have opened this, because if I had been here, this would have been like at the beginning of the game, maybe. But there's also an obelisk outside, so I feel like I would have definitely come this way next. And considering I had to come all the way back here for the obelisk, I'm going to assume safely that I haven't been here. Got a jar. There's something in the center over there. Isn't that where I came from? No, this isn't good. No, 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 no. Y'all didn't see that. Close your eyes and pretend like you didn't see that. That was terrible. Okay, let's try this again. Because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. All of my money's in there. I don't know how much money I have, but I'm gonna need it for the other obelisks. Oh, the wind tunnel, the wind place isn't activated. Is that what's down here? Is places to get it activated at? Oh, that looked like a rock I could break. Or, one of the things. The words. It's fine. Oh, I died all the way over there. Yeah, that couldn't have felt good. Let's see. What if we go over here? I'm gonna need to get those rocks back somehow. Oh, a box. Oh, we got a skill point. You know what that means. I can put it into the get more money. Because there's an achievement at some point for me to get certain amount. Money. Money. Okay. Ooh, why did I try to yeet myself off? That is terrible. Okay. Let's go this way. There we go. I need to find some bugs. Because I kind of like yeeted myself. And the pain is real. The pain is real. I should have put the little totem, not totem, the rune on that when I get crystals, I have a chance to heal, which is pretty helpful. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna need to go across. But I'm trying to find a safer way to go across, because there's a big bird statue over there. And I'm wondering if I gotta go over there. I don't know. It's a matter of figuring out how to get there. My money! Look, it's my money! Maybe I should, like, go along the rocks here. Oh, that's water. That's water. The cave is so dark. I wouldn't have even figured out that was water. If it weren't for the fact that it was, like, very, 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 very subtly moving. Hey, look! I made it over to the eagle statue thing. Let's see what's in here. Whoa. Mist. Hello? Am I at the ocean or something? Whoa. Cutscene! What is that? It's me, chat. Okay. Here's the thing, right? I have no idea why that's significant. Let's see. Is it like something in the water? There's a scroll here. Or not. No, this isn't a scroll. Something else. This is the, that's something else. That's the snake cave over there that we've already been to, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Time to not be on a mission. Okay, let's see. I need to go to... Stormvale is going to be the next area we go to. And that's like all the way over here. I need to go over here. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna teleport myself back to the house so I can just teleport over to Stormvale. Because I know the game says that. Oh, we're not going to Stormvale. We're going to Mosswood. My bad. I thought we'd already completed the Mosswood. We have not, as it turns out. I need to go to Mosswood because we have an obelisk there and we have an obelisk, we have a snake shrine, and we don't have a merchant over there though. Even though last time we got the achievement for the merchant, even though we hadn't completed it, I don't know what that's about. Okay, we need to go to Mosswood. Huzzah. Huzzah. Okay, Mosswood. Good. How far off am I from where I need to be? Oh, we got a new skin color. Hell yeah. Let's change to those colored eyes. Okay, I meant to look at the map still. Look at the map. Okay. So, I was looking at the wrong section. We need to go down here. The snake shrine's here. Which I've been to, clearly. But haven't actually, like, complete it? I don't know. I don't know if it's like I have to activate that wall in the snake shrines. But I don't think I've done that. So first we're going to go get the obelisk, which is in the opposite direction. We'll be kind of close to the snake shrine afterwards. But like one thing at a time. And then we'll go from Mosswood over to Stormvale, which is where I thought we were going originally. Okay. We just gotta truck it a little bit. I hope everybody's been having a good weekend. I haven't been doing much. Last time I was doing some achievement hunting, I'm pretty sure I was talking about Thanksgiving. Because that was one of the last things I did. I'm still got a little bit of a cough from my pneumonia. But it is not so bad, which is great. I've been watching a lot of TV though lately, which has been nice. I watched and completed the entire Good Place. Holy cow. It's just twist after twist after twist after twist. And it's a really good, like, kind of a feel-good show. Which is wild, because, like, on the surface you read what it's about. Also, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched The Good Place, maybe don't listen to me. This might be your opportunity to mute. It is an older show. I think it's from, like, 2016. But anyway, basically, the summary of the show, like, at the surface level, is that, the main character, Eleanor, sorry. Eleanor has died and gone to the Good Place, right? And so she, she meets her soulmate, she meets other people that are there in the afterlife, and then you very quickly, in the very first episode, find out she's not supposed to be there. She's like, they fucked up, I'm not supposed to be here. One of my favorite things is they don't curse in the Good Place, so it's like she says forked. They forked up, and for whatever reason, it tickles me pink. It's like when you were a kid, and instead of saying shit, you'd say crap, or like substitute fuck with fudge. It's kind of around that same, and it's kind of adorable and funny at the same time. But you find out she's not meant to be there, and she's like, "Oh man, maybe you can help me be a good person so I can stay," right? And so basically, that's like episode 1. However, if you dive deeper into the show, you find out pretty quickly that, well, not pretty quickly. I figured it out pretty quickly, but I watch a lot of crime shows, and I feel like that gives me my almost degree in analyzing things. I don't know. I took psychology in school, so I must know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But like, you find out pretty quickly, I think, by the end of the first season, because there's a couple of seasons. You find out by the first season that or the end of the first season that they're not in the good place. Like, oh my gosh, what a twist. They're not in the good place. They're actually in the bad place. And the 4 of them are the only humans there, and they're literally there to torment each other, which is hilarious, right? Because you've got the main character Eleanor, who isn't supposed to be in the good place. You've got the guy who's been helping her take ethnic classes so that she could be a better person and earn her place in the good place, or the fake good place, right? And his name's Chidi. And then you've got like Tahani, who is this super rich. I've been friends with. She like name drops all of the people she's ever like hung out with, like Jack Black, Tom Hanks. You know, she's always dropping some story about somebody, right? Oh wow. What the hell is this? Was I been here before? Hello? Why is it all red and gross back here? Hello, I'm stealing your stuff. I don't know if I've been here before. But anyway. You got Tahani, who, like, name drops everybody she's ever, like, hung out with or whatever. And, which can get kind of annoying, as you would imagine. This guy is tied up. What is this place? Oh. Can I get past this? The door's locked. I bet there might be a path on the outside. Let's check. So, and then you've got Jason, who he's not supposed to be there, but he's there, and everybody thinks he's this, like, silent monk, which is hilarious, because he's, like, somebody from Florida, I think. So he's, like, traditional Florida man kind of stories. Which is funny. Then you find out they're actually in the bad place, and they're there to torment each other, which is great. Nothing in here for me? Oh, okay. But then, like, the series starts to open up to, like, other themes. Like, they're in the afterlife, they're in hell, right? They're in the bad place, rather. And, they messed up, and basically the neighborhood got reset, so they don't know anything, right? And then I think basically the whole second season is how long does it take them to realize they're in the bad place before Michael has to reset the neighborhood? And his boss, which is not quite the devil, but somebody that's just above Michael, right? His boss is like, don't mess up, don't do this, blah, 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 you can't do this, right? And so he's keeping it hidden from his boss that he has had to reset the neighborhood so many times. And basically the whole second season is like he restarts and restarts and restarts, but his boss thinks he's only on like restart number 2 or 3, right? Which is kind of funny all by itself. Oh, I can't hold another one. Oh, he's gonna have to sit there now. And then, oh, I'm supposed to go over there? Where am I going? Oh, I need to turn around. I went the wrong way. This is what happens when you're chatty. So, like, he's trying to keep it from his boss, and then he makes a deal with the humans that he's not going to reset them, but they're going to have to, like, work with him, and he's going to try to, like, get them into the good place and all this stuff. So they do. They agree. And everything's going good, and they're pretending to be, you know, they're pretending that they don't know that they're in the bad place. And it's like this back and forth. And then Michael's boss comes out and is like, oh, ha ha ha, you're in the bad place after a while, which is pretty great. But then they actually get sent to the bad place, in which they escape to go and see the judge, which is like the whole next season is where they're talking to the judge and trying to fight for their right to go to the good place, and people can change and all this stuff. Well, the judge agrees to it by sending them back to Earth so they could relive their life if they had like a near-death experience. So they all go back to Earth, and instead of dying, Michael goes and intervenes with all of their deaths to keep them alive so that they could become better people and hopefully get into the good place. Let me read this real quick. I spent the day meditating in the forest and communed with the spirit of the stag, Oto Okasu. His light is gentle and patient. He gifted me with an ancient relic, an antler crown, and taught me that I can walk beyond the constraints of my mortal body in spirit form. That's true. So they go back to Earth. They Michael kind of intervenes a couple of times, and he gets them set on the path where they like they find each other, and they work on being better people together as a group, which is like all fine and dandy. Then they go back and see the judge after the demons, the bad people from the bad place start intervening, and he's like, fuck it, we gotta not do this anymore. And he takes them back to the judge, and she agrees that they have become good people, but you know, the rules are rules. So they make an agreement that the humans should be, these four humans should be the ones that recreate the system of how good and bad should be established. But the judge agrees to one more one more reset of the neighborhood. So the four of them are there, but they are assisting other humans that have died to get into the good place. So they're like in the medium place right now. And they have to like mentor them and help them become a better person than they were on Earth. But there's a catch because the the demons have decided to kind of stack the deck against them, and they've picked people that would drive the original four crazy. So the first one is, who is it? The first one that gets in winds up being like I think he was a journalist who wrote some terrible things about Tahani, and so she's trying to like help him see why this was wrong and he shouldn't have done this, and she tries to help redeem him. The next one who gets in winds up being the girlfriend, the scientist girlfriend of Chidi, because she dies, and Chidi has to then they decide to wipe her memory so she doesn't mess with the whole experiment. However, Chidi doesn't know how to put his old feelings aside for her. So, in order to not ruin the experiment, he decides to have his memories wiped too. So he gets reset, and he doesn't know anything about, you know, the fact that he loves Eleanor or any of his past selves that have gone through these trials. And then Eleanor is the one that's running the whole business, basically. And she's got to, like, witness this and watch as he doesn't remember her and he like gets to hang out with his ex-girlfriend and they get close and he's helping her to like adjust to the place and everything. Where am I? Oh, I gotta go like over here. I thought the shrine was a lot closer than it is, or the snake shrine, but it's like all the way over there. Okay, so he helps her become a better person, um, and she thinks that it's all just a dream or like a figment of her imagination, which is kind of on par for her because she was like she was a neuroscientist, so she's like all about the brain and the study of the brain and all this stuff. So he helps her, and then the third person to get into heaven is like this kind of icky guy who's like all about telling lies and like stretching the truth about things, and he's kind of like a womanizer. So he's like mean to Janet, which she's pretty cool. If you've never seen the show, she's a Janet. That is what she is. She's basically um not technically, though, because she makes this comment a lot in the show. She's basically a robot that can help them get anything that they desire. So if you want a plate of buffalo wings, she can, like, spawn it out of thin air for you. And she's there to make the adjustment to the afterlife much better for them. Or much better for the humans, rather. And when they find out they're in the bad place, they're like, oh my gosh. Well, turns out she's actually a good place Janet that Michael stole so that he could make sure the experiment went off without a hitch. Because the bad place Janets are terrible. They're terrible. I love them. They make a lot of farts. Like, literally farting all the time. And they say mean not slurs, but they say mean stuff all the time. Like, one of their top things they say is dink. But they're, like, really mean, and it's... If a bad Janet does good things and becomes a good guy and she goes against her program, she explodes. So he was like, to make sure the experiment went well, he actually, like, stole a good place Janet from the warehouse. So... Oh shit, what am I looking at? Oh, I thought that was a cave down there. So he's like kind of mean. The resident is kind of mean to Janet. Like, he's always asking her to do things and this, that, and the third. But he's not treating her like she's the afterlife person that helps them get things. He's treating her more like an assistant at a job. And like asks her out to dinner and shit. Like, very inappropriate, really, given the circumstances. But they eventually make him see his way, which is really cool. And then the fourth person winds up being kind of like a fake person because it is a quote-unquote old person who's just like super boring. So they determined that these people have been picked by the bad place to basically piss off each of the original four. So you've got the journalist. It was there to piss off Tahani. You have the ex-girlfriend was there to mess with Chidi because he's like a pretty nice guy, like pretty down to earth, but he has like a lot of insecurities and he goes back and forth with like his moral compass a lot, which she would be there to do that because he's in love with Eleanor, but he also loved her when he was back on Earth and like all this stuff, you know? And then... Oh, have I been to that island? Let me check. I have indeed. Yep. And then the guy was there to piss off Eleanor. And then the fourth person, they were saying, was there to piss off Jason. Because Jason's like a very fun-loving guy. He likes having fun. He likes doing things. This person that they send to hell, this like old grandma lady, she's literally like so boring. She wants to do all this, like, I'm not talking about, like, regular boring stuff, like go for a walk, watch the sunset. She's, like, literally, she can have anything in heaven, and she, like, asks for the most basic stuff, like water. Like, she can have any drink she wants, and she chooses, like, water. Like, I get it. Water's great sometimes, but you're in heaven. You can literally have anything. And Janet can make literally anything. Anything your heart desires, she can make it for you. And this woman just wasn't really getting it. And then you find out that she's actually a demon in a human suit pretending to be dead, and she was there to fuck up the whole experiment and whatever. Well, they find that out. They send her back. And, so everything goes well. They have a year to change these 4 humans to doing good so that they could potentially get into the good place, right? And when the year's up, they look at their, like, their charts, and they have improved and all this stuff, proving that it is a real thing that can be done. And that redemption is possible. So they do that, which grants them access to, the judge says that they deserve to go to the good place because of all of their efforts and helping them fix the system. Because the system was pretty flawed. There was, like, they were looking over the reports, and it was, like, 515 years since the last person got into the good place. Which sounds really weird because, like, there's all these really good people. And so they went back and they looked at the charts, and it was like, eating, so, like, for an example, and this is an example they use in the show too, is eating a tomato is good for your body, you know. However, you bought this tomato, and the person who runs the company that you bought the tomato from is for dog fighting, so that makes you for dog fighting, so you go to the bad place. And it was like ridiculous rules like that, right? One of the other ones I think they said was you found a nickel on the ground, but that technically fell out of somebody's pocket, so technically you stole that from somebody. It was like the craziest rules. And I was just like, damn, okay. So they fix the system. They prove that when you fix the system, people can change. And then they go to the good place, which is like a whole other chapter, right? And it's crazy because they go to the good place and you find out the good place is not as great as everybody makes it out to be. Like, you can literally have anything you want, but all these people that have been in the good place literally since they died, right? Literally since they died, are bored and basically just become nothingness shells of people. And so, well, before the main 4 find that out, but then Michael gets invited by some of the good place executives to, like, like an honorary, you're part of the good place now, because they sent Michael with them. And so he's like, oh yeah. Well, turns out it's not like you're part of the good place, congratulations for being here. They actually swore him in to be in charge of the good place, so he's now officially the architect of the good place. And he's just like, what's happening? So then he goes and finds the 4, and they tell him that, you know, hey, apparently this place is not as great as everyone made it out to be. And he goes, oh, okay, cool. I was made in charge. And they're like, that's weird. Because they just dipped. The good place committee just dipped. And they were like, yeah, we're not going to do this anymore. It's your problem now. Bye. Right? So he talks to the 4 and he's like, what is something that makes life truly, like, exciting and worthwhile as a human? And they were like, if we're being honest, it's the fact that, you know, you can die. It's the end of the road for you. You've done everything you know, plan to do. Having a way to just be done, like, even in heaven, not necessarily death, but, like, to maybe be reincarnated or, you know, do, like, go beyond death and just like be in a world of existence, but not necessarily in heaven. And he's like, oh, we could do that. So they came up with this plan to have a door. And basically, whenever you're ready, you can pass through the door. And the door will take you. I'm looking at my map. The door will basically take you to the beyond of heaven. So you don't have to like necessarily linger around anymore. Right? So they all agreed that was a great idea to have that. And so they all live their life and they're all happy, they're all content. And then it breaks my heart because everybody figures out when they're ready to pass on. And the first one to figure it out was Jason. And he's just like, I'm ready. I'm comfortable. I've done everything I wanted to do. Everything I could imagine has been mine. And I've gotten to do all these great things. So he does one last hurrah. And he goes off into the door. And then that's it. It's just like he passes through the door. And now they're all realizing that this is something that is potentially going to be there. You know, this is going to be something that they all come to. And I think it's like a couple hundred years later, Tahani has this whole list of things that she wants to do and things that she wants to achieve while she's in heaven before she goes through the door. Well, one of the things she wants to achieve is to have a better relationship with her parents when they pass over. So she's got this long list of things and tasks and activities that she wants to do. And then her parents get there. And she realizes, even though she's got this whole list of things that she wants to complete and all these things that she wants to get done while she's in the good place, she realizes that she doesn't think she wants to go through the door, but rather she wants to expand upon the art. She wants to be an architect, like Michael is. So they agree to send her basically to not to the medium area, but she basically gets sent to the world where, or into the area where all the architects are like learning what to do and how to build these places so that they can eventually have neighborhoods of their own. And so she studies, she like works her way up the ladder and she studies to figure it out because she wants to be part of the future of the next neighborhoods. So that's what she does. And then like, I don't know, a couple hundred years go by and Eleanor, who's now living out her paradise, love, everything, and she's with Chidi, you realize that she's not really happy. Or no, it's not that she's not happy. She realizes that Chidi's ready to go through the door. She's not ready to go through the door. She has no plans to go through the door yet. Like, she's loving life. She's in heaven. She finally got into the good place. She got to do all these good things. But she doesn't want to go to the other side just yet. Well, Chidi has already made up his mind that he's ready to go. So they do like this last hurrah, and she says that she's not ready to lose him. And he's like, well, you know, I've known for a while it was time for me to go through the door. I just don't know how much longer I can, you know, pretend like I'm not ready to go. And she's like, pretend? How long have you been? And he's like, for a while now. And so he's ready to go through the door. And she has like this whole heartbreaking moment where I'm gonna cry. Where he goes through the door. And they have like this whole last night. And before he leaves, she's like, do me one last favor. If you could leave before I wake up, so I don't have to witness it and witness, like, my morning without you, I'll know that you're gone, but I won't have to, like, be there and witness it. And he does. He leaves before she wakes up, and he goes through the door. And so Chidi has passed on to the other side, right? And I was so sad. I was like, they worked so hard to get into the good place. And now everybody's just leaving, right? Everybody's leaving the good place because they're ready to just move on past it. Well, then Eleanor's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to go through the door. And then she confesses she's not actually ready. She feels like she should complete something. Like she's got this need to, she's got like this itch that she needs to scratch, and she doesn't know what it is. Well, then she remembers there's Mindy in the medium place, which, for context, in like season 1 or 2, you find out that there is a place called the medium place where it's like, it's not great, it's not the worst, it's just the medium place. Well, there's only one person that's ever been sent there, and her name's Mindy, and they meet her, and she becomes a friend of theirs, right? She's actually kind of like a big deal in the second season. And so she goes and talks to Mindy, and she's like, I want you to try to give this new system that we have helped design and perfect it, we want you to give it a chance, right? And she's like, well, and then she finally convinces Mindy to basically retest it, right? To see if she belongs in the good place or the bad place. And the way their system works is like, you get tested, and then they look over your points, and they put you in the good place or the bad place based on how much improvement you did. So there's like a lot more people getting into heaven now. And a lot less misunderstandings of people going to hell for dumb shit that doesn't really matter. Like buying a tomato that supports like a company that supports these bad things, right? So she convinces Mindy, and she thinks it's time for her to go. And oh, I might die. I don't have energy. Hold on. Ooh. That was close. Okay. I lived somehow. So she finally, she does that, and she goes, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to, pass on. Time for me to go on past the door. Well, she still feels like she hasn't done whatever that thing that she needs to do is. And so she's like, what the hell what is this? Why am I like this? I don't understand. Cheaty's already passed through the door. Jason's already passed through the door. So many people have passed through the door. And she's like, I should be ready to pass through the door. I don't have this feeling of being ready. Well, then Michael, the architect, now remember, he's a demon. So basically he's a entity, right? He's the architect of the good place, but he's still like, he's not really an angel. He's a demon. He's an entity of the universe. So he's not a human. So he can't pass on. But he tries to make her feel better by pretending to pass on through the door. Because he thinks, because throughout the whole series, he's kind of been like a dad to them when he decided to become a good guy and help them try to get to the good place. He redeems himself, but he tries to like help her see that it's not that bad to just go through the door. He goes through the door, and he obviously doesn't disappear because he's an entity. And she realizes in that moment that she doesn't think it's fair that Michael gets to watch everybody pass on to the other side, and he doesn't get to do anything about it. Like, these are basically, by this point in the show, he's basically their dad. And he loves them very, very much, and he gets to see them all go through the door, and it's got to be pretty painful for him. So she goes and talks to the judge, and she's like, I need you to do me a favor. I think this is what I need to do, because it's the only thing that makes sense. And the judge, like, throws a whole hissy fit, and then she realizes, of all the people that deserve it, Michael's one of the people that deserve it. So she agrees to make him human. Again, he's an entity, right? So she agrees to make him human and sends him through the portal to Earth, where that's all he's ever wanted to do. Like, when he became good, he had like a whole list of things that he wanted to be able to do as a human that he would never get to do because he's an entity. Well, she sends him off to the human world where he gets to be a human. He gets to live out this dream that he's had ever since he decided to not be, an asshole. And to go against his nature of being a demon and being an asshole. Well, so he gets sent down to Earth, same age. Like, he doesn't get sent as a baby. He gets sent as the same age. He understands he doesn't have his powers. They give him a little bit of money, and they basically, like, say bye to him. And Eleanor realizes that that is what her true purpose was, and now she feels ready to go through the door. So, she goes through the door. I don't know how much later she goes through the door, but she goes through the door a little bit after he becomes a human. And, she eventually, she goes through the door, and you find out that basically they just become dust. Universe dust, right? And, she becomes dust and she falls down to Earth. And it's such a perfect thing because when she does that, she goes and her dust kind of like sprinkles into the wind and it falls on the shoulders of this random guy, right? This random guy is opening his mailbox and he sees that he's gotten somebody else's mail. And he's like, oh, I'm never going to take it over to them, blah, blah, blah. They should just get the address proper, right? Well, then he has a change of heart as her dust falls on his shoulders. And he goes, you know what? I should take it over there, no matter how far away it is. I should probably do the good thing and take it over to whoever this random person is. Well, then he takes it over to the address, and it's Michael. It's Michael as a human. And he was getting, like, a membership card to God knows what, right? And he was just so excited because, I think that was one of the things on his list was have his mail go to the wrong person. It was like really small things like that. It was kind of wholesome. And so he got his mail and he was so excited. He was talking to this guy and the guy said, take it easy. And one of the other things on Michael's list was he wanted to reply to someone after they said take it easy with take it sleazy or take it sleazy. So he gets to respond and you just see his whole face light up because he's so happy he gets to experience this. And that's the end. And I cried so hard. I cried like a little baby. I was like, they literally worked so fucking hard to get into the good place and now it's just over. Like they're just done. They don't need it anymore. And I was like, you worked so hard for this. Right? It was a great series. It was such a great series. It's so funny. It's got a lot of, like, these moments that you're just like, what the fuck is happening right now? But it's really great. 10 out of 10. I would probably watch it again. I say probably, like I'm not definitely gonna watch it again. But, yeah. While sick, that's what I've been doing. Or while I was sick, I was watching all of The Good Place. I can jump all the way up here. Ooh, look, I'm like so tall. Can I not go up? Oh, I can kind of go up. Can I jump? Oh, I can. Hold on. I can jump over. Look at me. I'm climbing. Nope. I went the wrong way. There you go. But yeah, that's what I was up to. I was watching The Good Place, but I was also watching, every so often, I was like getting back into Grimm. I watched a couple of movies that were pretty good. With I think it's out now. I haven't seen it yet. But with Wicket 2 coming out, they did this, like, One Wonderful Night. Oh, that was so awesome. That was such a great thing to watch. I was like, holy shit. The vocal talents in that movie are incredible. Like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to get the arrow to go right there. Oh, that's even better. Oh. Until I fall. And just get right up there, please. Okay. Okay. No, I fell down to the bottom again. I know there's got to be something up there that I want. What is it? I have no idea. Do I want it? Yes, probably. Am I gonna get it? Hopefully. That's the hope in the dream. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. Doesn't look like there's anything else up here, though. I thought there might be. But I guess not. Can I jump up on the shield? I can jump up through the floor. Okay. I'm so high up. Only for there to be nothing here. That's fine. Because we got... What is this? This is the obelisk in Stormvale. I don't know which one this one is, so it might be that one. Well, you have to continue up, because there's, like, 2 right in here that I don't have. We gotta go up there. We got a portal that shoots us somewhere. Oh, I forgot to move my marker. We have to go, like... I think it's, like, right here. Where's the portal take us? What's this? Something blue in here. Is this... Oh. I thought it was a scroll, because I still had the scroll thing on, I think. Oh, that just shoots us over here. The thing that I climbed. Okay. There's some trees over here. I'm not sure I've cleansed these. They don't look cleansed. Let's do this one, because we're just, like, kind of next to it. There is an achievement for cleansing all the trees, but we're not gonna do that one. We're just gonna do... I'm just doing these ones because we're already here. Because I'm like... I gotta make room for more of the wisps anyway. And I think all the trees are right here. Oh, I already finished it. I knew I had done some of them already. I didn't know how many, though. Yay! Skill point. Which I can put into the money. I can put into the money section. And then I'll be one step closer to be able to do the money achievement. Oh, is it not something I actually pick up? Is it in my inventory already? Oh, it is. Okay. Yay! Now I can hold a bunch of money. Let's go this way. Looks like this might be the easiest way to kind of get up on that slope and then get up. Oh, there's more wisps. Not that I can collect all of them, but I can collect some of them. This one's not lit up. Okay, my wisps are full. I wonder how many wisps you can hold at a time. We gotta go up the side of the mountain. And hopefully we can find some more monies. I feel like I haven't really gotten much done. Other than yapping. Lost tunnels. I really get, like, distracted. That's fine, I guess. Oh. Wonder where this leads out. Hey, I asked for money. Where am I? Oh wait, don't I have to be here for something? I think there's something over here that I needed. This looks like it goes outside. Okay, we're not gonna go that way because I saw that there was more this way. I'm also out of spirit energy. Spirit. I need it to come back a little bit. As I use it. I'm gonna use it instead. Okay. Oh, I almost got there. I wonder if I can go through with my spirit. I need my energy to come back up. Ugh. Da 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 da. Oh, I got through. I did not think I was gonna make it. Nope. Shit, that hurt. Nope, shit. What am I working towards here? money in the water? It is money, but it's like a box. It's a box. Okay, so there's like some pots over here. Okay. Looks like there's a ledge up there. Oh, 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 got stuck. Is this how I came in? Maybe this takes me over to where I need to go. Oh, it's taking me up the mountain, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Won't hear me fussing. I mean... looks like we're just about out. There's so many places in this game I didn't get to see the first time when I was like exploring it. Ooh, a box! Skill point? Skill point. I can hold more wisps now. I can either glide for longer or extra health. I feel like glide for longer is a good one. We'll go ahead and get the glide for longer. Unlock 30 skills on the skill tree. Oh, hell yeah. I got another achievement. Slowly but surely. Getting things figured out. I'm back in the lost tunnels. Oh, cool. Ram's cradle. Okay. Why do I want to be here? Do I want to be here? The place that I need to be is up. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Because one of the obelisks are here. Did I ever go over there? It looks like a whole bunch of places I haven't been. Can I go straight up the mountains from here? I'm hoping yes. Because it looks like two of the obelisks I don't have are right next to each other. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my sheet. I still have 3 obelisks in Stormvale that I haven't found. I don't actually know where in Storm... Oh, look, there's one over there. That might be the one I'm trying to find. I kind of just put a generic marker down. Because I know there's one here, but there's also like one over here somewhere. Maybe I'll get those two. And then it looks like this is gonna have to be a 3-parter. There's so much to do. I'm like looking for all these things. I'm finding new things to explore. Like the wind tunnel. I really think I put this down as a general marker. Oh, yeah, because that obelisk is pretty close to me. My pink dots are... What are my pink dots? I'm looking at my picture. I think my pink dots are the obelisks. Right? I think there was an obelisk over here I didn't get. Maybe it's this one. There might be one here. Wait, let me see how many pink dots there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the pink dots are my obelisks. I don't know which one this one is. This is... I don't know. I might have mixed them up. There's also one of the snake shrines are like right here. Light up. Do it. Okay. So I put this one way off. There is another one right here. This is the snake cave. This is the one we just got down there, isn't it? I think it is. So this one, the one that we just got was number 4 that I didn't have. Okay. So we're going to go across and see if we can get this one. And then we'll end at the snake. And then we'll pick it up next time. So let's keep moving this way. And then we'll go to the snake, which is that question mark. And then pretty much the rest of it's going to be... We would still have 1 Stormvale, 1 Ashlands obelisk. We still have the merchant that's in Stormvale, even though it says we got all the merchants. I am still going to go and find it. And then we would have 2 snake shrines still to get. I'm gonna go high. I feel like if I go higher, I'll be able to like see the obelisk better from a distance. Right? Because they're big chunks of rock anyway. Kinda easy to spot when you're higher up. Okay. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's the obelisk right there. Okay. It doesn't look like there's all that much out here, which is probably why I skipped this area. That's actually not true. I probably skipped this area because I just didn't realize how high on the map it would let you go. Because sometimes I skip it, like, because I'm just unsure. And climbing the mountains is not exactly the easiest thing. It's not super duper easy. And I should have the crystals to be able to activate this one. And then we'll do the snake shrine. And we'll wrap that up. Nice. I'm on a glowing dish. A levitating dish. Get some water. Okay, let's see. Oop. We need to go back here. So because we're high up, my plan here is that we just jump from mountain to mountain. Okay. Travel good distance that way. And I can stay airborne for 2 extra seconds. I hope I can find another skill point so I can put a little bit more seconds in that. Gliding is probably one of my favorite, other than the like little zippies that I do. Like the little zippies. They're so cute. Oh, health. I absolutely need that. And there's actually 2 snake shrines in Stormvale. Because there's 5 total. We'll jump down the mountain here in a bit. I gotta let my energy come back. My energy is low. And if I don't have it, I'm just gonna yeet myself off and die. And then I'll have to make the journey back up so I can get my rocks back. And I don't want to do that. This is the game. You just get to see the raven. You guys just get to see Thought. I'm hoping that that is... Oh, it is. I can see it. It's like a snake mouth. Which is on par since it is the snake shrine. Oh, it's not a snake mouth. Okay. It looked kind of snaky from back there. I guess it's not. Excellent. Let's go in here. Oh, snake shrine. Please show me your ways. Turtles. 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 I need to find more weights. to go down there. If I do, I might not be able to get back up. Can I go up the snake? Hmm. Hmm. Wait, what if it's like... Sometimes they'll have like secret little paths that you can get on. Oh. I was thinking there was a path for me to be able to get up on the snake. Like up there. Okay, well let's go down the waterfall and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I can't get back up. Best case scenario, I find the weights. Hello? Oh. I did not find the weights, as it turns out. Oh, I might be able to climb it to get back up there. Oh shit. Ugh, that sucks. Okay, hold on. Hold on. The snake cave was kind of close to where we are right now. Yeah, okay. It's like, there's no way that it's like super far. We just went through one waterfall, right? Just one waterfall. Can't be that far away. In theory. Maybe not practice. There you go. No, no, no. No. Oh, I almost fell. Ooh. What's this? Oh, shit. I need to go up the mountain. Oh, I need to get my energy back. My energy is gone. Hmm. Waiting for the energy to come back is like, I might not be able to do the snake shrine. I might have to wait. Might have to look up to see what you gotta do. What did you do? Oh, it sounds like it released wisps. which I'm full on wisps, so actually don't need any right now. Oh, I don't have the energy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Might have to wait and see, look it up to see what I gotta do for the snake shrine. Unless there's like weights outside that I didn't see. Which I kind of doubt. Because I'm missing a couple. Even, I need at least like 2 or 3. Right. Unless they have to be put down in a certain order. Oh. Oh, they do. Hold on. I think they do. Hold on. This one turned blue when I stepped on it. Or there's certain ones that are correct and which ones are not. Oh, it made a little platform come up. I couldn't do anything though. I don't know how I managed this. Okay, hold on. There you go. I knew I had to come over here for something. Hell yeah. Look at me go. Getting money. I win. Haha. I'm surrounded by portals. I'm happy. Portals. Okay, so that looks like it's gonna be it. So next time we'll have to get... We have a raccoon merchant left to get. We have one of the obelisks in Stormvale, the last obelisk in Ashlands, and then that'll complete that entire achievement. Then we have a snake shrine, the second snake shrine in Stormvale, and then we have Ashlands snake shrine. Ugh. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it so far, be sure to follow and, you know, keep up to date with, I'm trying to focus on drinking water, oh my gosh. Be sure to follow the channel or come check me out on Twitch. I usually am live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at about 4 p.m. Central Standard, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. We will be back for part 3 of this because I still have some stuff to do to get those achievements done. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!